John and Emily had been married for 5 years, and most of their days were filled with joy and laughter. However, like all couples, they sometimes had their disagreements. One particular evening, after a long day at work, John came home feeling exhausted. Emily had spent the day dealing with a frustrating situation at her job and was equally tired. As John walked through the door, Emily looked up from the kitchen sink, her face tight with frustration. "Why didn't you take out the trash this morning?" she asked, her voice tinged with irritation. John sighed, dropping his briefcase by the door. "I completely forgot," he replied, rubbing his forehead. "I had a million things on my mind." "You always have an excuse," Emily shot back, crossing her arms. "It feels like I'm the only one who cares about keeping this place clean." John felt a spark of annoyance. "That's not fair, Emily. I do my best, but I can't remember everything all the time." Emily's eyes narrowed. "Well, it doesn't seem like you're even trying," she retorted. "I can't do everything by myself." John's temper started to rise. "I never asked you to do everything," he exclaimed, raising his voice. "You are making a big deal out of nothing." "Nothing?" Emily echoed, her face reddening. "This is about more than just the trash, John. It's about you not listening to me and not valuing what I do around here." John felt his irritation peak. "I do value you, but I can't handle being nagged the second I walk through the door." Emily's eyes filled with tears of frustration. "Maybe if you listened to me more, I wouldn't have to nag." The silence that followed was thick with tension, both of them too upset to find the right words. Finally, John took a deep breath, trying to calm himself. "I'm sorry, Emily. I didn't mean to hurt you. Let's just sit down and talk this through." Emily nodded, wiping her eyes. "I'm sorry too, John. I know we are both stressed. I just want us to work together." They sat down at the kitchen table, the initial anger fading as they began to communicate more openly. "I'll try to be more mindful about the chores," John said softly. "I really do appreciate everything you do." "And I'll try to be more patient," Emily replied. "I know you have a lot on your plate too." Just as they were beginning to calm down, Emily's phone buzzed on the table. She glanced at it and frowned. "It's my mom," she said, hesitating before answering. "Hello," Emily said, her voice strained. "Hi, honey," her mom's voice crackled through the speaker. "I just wanted to remind you about dinner tomorrow night." Emily's eyes widened. "I completely forgot about that," she said, her voice tense. "John and I were planning to have a quiet night in." John's expression soared. "So now we have to change our plans?" Emily covered the phone and whispered, "It's just one night, John. We can have our night in another time." John shook his head. "This is exactly what I'm talking about. We never prioritize our time together." Emily's mom's voice interrupted. "Emily? Are you still there?" "Yes, Mom," Emily replied, forcing a smile. "We'll be there. See you tomorrow." As she hung up, she turned to John. "I'm sorry, but she's been looking forward to this." John's frustration bubbled over. "It feels like we never get to do what we want. It's always about pleasing everyone else." Emily felt her own anger rising again. "You know how important family is to me. Why can't you understand that? Why can't you understand that I need some time for us?" John countered, his voice rising. Emily's eyes flashed. "You're being so selfish, John. It's one night. John stood up abruptly, his chair scraping the floor. I'm not being selfish. I'm just tired of always being second priority. Emily stood up too, her fists clenched. That's not fair, and you know it. John's face was flushed with anger. Maybe we need to rethink our priorities. Emily's heart sunk. What are you saying? John took a deep breath, trying to calm himself. I'm saying we need to find a balance. This can't keep happening. Emily felt a tear slide down her cheek. I want balance too, John. But it feels like we are on different pages. John softened, reaching out to wipe her tear. I don't want to fight anymore. We need to figure this out together. Emily nodded, her anger ebbing away. I don't want to fight either. Let's find a way to make both of us happy. They sat back down, their hands clasped together, determined to work through their differences. The fight had been intense, but it also brought them closer, reminding them of the importance of understanding and supporting each other. As they talked late into the night, they realized that their love was strong enough to weather any storm, as long as they faced it together.